Hello, beautiful Pisces souls, and welcome to your monthly forecast reading. I'm Tracey, your intuitive life coach, here to offer some guidance on how to navigate the energies throughout the upcoming month. Firstly, I apologize, it's already the 3rd. Life got away from me in July. So we are looking at Activation August, and it really is a month to activate your awareness, your intuition, your imagination, your courage codes, so that you have the courage to align with your goals, your dreams, your desires, so that you can ascend and evolve. We will have 6 planets in retrograde mid-month, so it's definitely a month to activate your self-reflection for a much clearer direction. We have bookended super full moons this month. We had on August the 1st, we had the Aquarius super full moon, bringing a lot of head energy, a lot of mental chaos, where we were prone to overthink things, get stuck in our logical mind rather than coming down into our heart and finding a balance. And you may find that whatever is illuminated for you with that Aquarius super full moon may not finish, or the story may not be completed until the end of the month when we get to the 2nd super full moon. Heal, release, forgive, celebrate, calibrate, create space for your dreams to take place. On the other end of the month, the other side of the bookshelf, we have the Pisces, your moon, but it's a blue super full moon. So that happens once in a blue moon, those once in a lifetime opportunities. So this is bringing a strong yet soft and subtle energy, and like a Piscean, you may feel like you're swept away by your emotions, head up in the cloud, having that dreamy moment, and finding it hard to ground yourself and think with your logical mind. So quite the opposite to the moon at the start of the month. But you should be able to navigate that quite easily because you are used to that kind of vibe. Now, like all full moons, purge, release, let go, make space to embrace those once in a lifetime opportunities, because this month is your once in a blue moon month, okay? On the 4th, we have the pre-shadow period of Mercury going into retrograde on the 23rd. So between the 4th and the 23rd, you can expect little hints of what's going to be coming up for you. What have you been ignoring, putting off, refusing to pay attention to? What haven't you truly been tuning into? And then by the 23rd, Mercury will be fully retrograde. So communication, travel, technology, really making sure that everything is, that you think about it. You really think and feel before you let it out, before you hit send, before you open your mouth. But also know that Mercury retrograde is a beautiful time for self-reflection, bringing up that insight and information on how you can move forward and giving you a clearer direction. And then on the 8th, we have the Lionsgate portal, the 8th of the 8th. Now, honoring the rising of Sirius, our spiritual sun, and as Sirius rises, it is reborn. So we may all have this, or feel this rebirth of our own, especially with all these retrogrades illuminating things for us to reflect upon, those super full moon bookends. It's a real month of reflection and introspection. Number 8 represents infinity, and we have 2 of those here, so that energy is doubled. So it's the Lionsgate 8-8 portal, where we're being asked to use this potent energy to tap in, if you will, to tap into and fully harness your infinite potential, okay? And then on the 23rd, along with Mercury going retrograde, we have the Sun moving from heart-driven Leo into very structured and organized Virgo. So take the time to consolidate, get back on track, clear out the old to make room for the new, declutter, sort things out, and get structure within all areas of your life. So as you can see, it's quite a doozy of a month. Last month you had, wow, this has happened quite a bit this month actually. I feel like July and August have kind of combined themselves. Last month you had the throat chakra card of communication. And this month you have the throat chakra card of communication. And with Mercury being in shadow period and then retrograde, it really is important for you to pay attention to everything that Mercury brings through. The way you speak, the way you behave, what you put out, what you think, what you're saying to yourself, what you're thinking to yourself. And then your message last month, uncage your truth and set yourself free. I should also apologize for my communication. I've been tripping over my tongue with almost every zodiac reading this month. I'm blaming retrograde. I'm blaming Mercury. Okay, so self-expression, exchange, sharing, connection, communication, being mindful of what you put out because it will come back. And we want it to come back, but we don't want it to come back and bite you on the ass. Okay, now your healing card is the card of strength. Pretty sure last month we were talking about barriers, and communicating the word no is coming through for whatever reason. Look at this gorgeous card. There we go. Unexpected change can leave you feeling unstable, anxious, and unclear of what to do next. Or knowing what is important right now. This is a normal human response. To reclaim your life and tap into your wisdom, connect to the strength of your heart and mind. Inner strength is a resilient certainty that comes forth when you believe in yourself. Your strength shows up in different ways, such as willpower, positive attitude, trust, self-reliance. It is the encouraging reflection and appraisal of yourself that makes you feel competent and bold. A fairy rides on the back of a tiger moth. The tiger is associated with strength, passion, ferocity, beauty, and speed. The tiger moth effortlessly carries the fairy over the challenges below. This is the way your power will carry you over and through anything happening at present. You are stronger than you realize, and you can handle this, Pisces. You can handle anything. Interesting, in the Cosmic Insight cards, they'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. Sometimes Mercury retrograde, we also have Venus in retrograde. It can mean that past loved ones come back. You may get an email. You may get some form of communication from an ex. Be mindful that you have changed, and I want to say they're an ex, or they want me to say they're an ex for a reason. Okay. Now for some of you, you'll be getting a new pet or giving a current pet more love. There is some sort of four-legged, two-legged creature coming through for a lot of you where you're give me a second. They're trying to give me something and I'm just trying to soldier on through. Getting a new pet, giving a current pet new love, expecting to hear from them soon. For a very small few of you, maybe only one, there's some sort of argument with an ex over a pet. Be mindful of your communication and know that you have the strength and the inner fortitude to make this happen, okay? Now, it's important to know that you're on your own personal journey, as are others, and we can hold hands and we can help each other, but you are on your journey and they are on theirs. Follow what feels right within you without needing validation from others. We are each on our own journey, and yours does not need to look like anyone else's. Your enjoyment and satisfaction is validation enough. And you cannot learn other people's lessons for them. They must get there themselves at their own time. You can simply hold loving space for them as they go through their journey. I love that they've come out together. So each of us has our own personal journey. And yeah, you can hold their hand, but you can't drag them through. And I feel like this ex, it's like you have grown, you have elevated, you have ascended, you have become more aware of who you are and your strength and your power. And maybe they're just not quite there yet. Or maybe have that communication, catch up for a cuppa. Maybe they have done their learning. Maybe they have caught up. Maybe things have changed. Be open to the communication that's coming back and expect to hear from them this month. Give them the loving space to hear what is being said, but know that you are both on your own personal journey, and whether you do that holding each other's hands or separately will depend on how far you have both come with your lessons. You cannot learn that for them, and they cannot learn yours for you. You can hold their hand and guide them and help them through, but you cannot learn it for them. They cannot control you, you cannot control them. For some of you, the ex was quite controlling. That keeps coming in. Just be mindful that it doesn't pull you off your journey. You have been uncaging your truth and setting yourself free. You have the strength. The last thing you want to do is go backwards. I'm not saying going back to an ex is going backwards. If they have grown as well, it can be that once in a blue moon moment where everything aligns as well. Okay, success comes from objective compromise, forgiving and healing energy. Hear them out. Yes, you may need to compromise, but do not lose yourself. Insights will come from reflective moments where you get to look at your life and go, well, this is where I was and this is where I'm going. You're on your personal journey here with this little backpack. And then 7 of Michael, he has this little backpack on his back as well. There's a better course of action. Working alone may not be the best answer. So maybe you are looking to collaborate with someone else. Take the action that's needed to move forward. There is an exciting new challenge for you. You have what it takes to succeed. And with Mercury being retrograde, it is a matter of being mindful of all communication, including contracts and documents. So review contracts or documents very, very thoroughly, okay? For some of you, there could be some form of documentation or certificate or something like that to do with your ex as well. Follow your passion. You are ready for this new challenge. And there is excitement and adventure coming through for you. Cut the deck. Step into your power. And here we have that Moon card. Time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded. The opportunity to improve your plans. Listen to your intuition. Face your fears to grow stronger. And you have that Strength card. So last month, uncage your truth and set yourself free. This month, face your fears. Face your fears and grow stronger. I love that for you. I hope it makes sense. Like I said, some of those things were for maybe 1 or 2 people. And if you're getting a pet, I'd love, or if you're giving, there's something to do with a pet. Now, sometimes it could be the pet name you have for your ex, but I feel like there's definitely, for a lot of you, a pet that's going to need some extra love, a new pet that's coming in with extra love. There's something around a pet for a lot of you as well. Remember, each and every one of us is on our own journey, and you can't skull drag them through the lesson. They must learn it at their own pace. There is an opportunity to improve your plans though. So listen to what your intuition is communicating. It will give you the guidance. Face your fears and grow stronger. Have an amazing month. All the normal YouTube jargon, hit like, share, subscribe, and all that jazz. So much healing, love and laughter. Your intuitive life coach, Tracey. You've got this and I've got you. 2023, no limits to what you can have, do or be.